Yakima. It's a late night, it's a Monday night, but it's obviously the place to be. It's obviously the show to see, and so please go and tell your friends and family about that. I would be remiss if I didn't mention a really important member of this band that is no longer with us here, and we have a dedication to him in the program, but I want to make sure that I mention him by name as well. We had a former baritone saxophonist in this group. His name is Noel Kelly, and he was a member of this group for a very, very long time, just kind of quietly holding down the baritone saxophone section for a long time here. And he passed away last August, and we miss him every day. He was pretty old, so it wasn't a surprise or anything like that, but we feel it in our heart and everything, and we miss Noel every day. He was kind of just quiet, unassuming, until you started talking to him, and then he, being a former Marine and just kind of the tough guy Noel was, he can tell you just the dirtiest jokes of all time that cannot be repeated in any polite company. You just look over like, did you really just say that? Like, small old man, like just kind of you really just said that about that? Yeah. He was a laugh and a half. He was involved in the music community in Yakima. He did occupational rehabilitation as well, so he helped people kind of get back on their feet. And he just had a lifetime of service to the people that to our country, to the people that he worked with, this band and everything. And we miss him every single day. So this concert, Monday's concert, is definitely dedicated to Mr. Noel Kelly. Can we give him a round of applause, please? We know that he's very sad. We look forward to being able to make music with him again. Coming up next for this band, I talked about the show on Monday. Monday, 7:30 p.m., Eisenhower High School. We're going to do something crazy. We're going to turn our music upside down and play everything backwards. So you definitely don't want to come to see that. The new theme is Likely Villains, so come and check that out. But it's going to be a great show, so if you want to see it again, we'll probably hit a couple more right notes this time. After that, though, this band starts to work on their summer season. So if you don't know about this group that you see, we do concerts every summer. We do a lot of concerts every summer. And our concerts they look a little bit different this year. But I will tell you that next Monday, May 5th, the band starts practicing for these concerts. They're going to put in about 10 or 12 rehearsals, and then we're going to perform through the last half of June and through the first half of July. If you're a longtime fan of the band, that's a little bit different. We normally start in July. We start like July 4th. That's our first concert. We're changing that up this summer here, and we're hoping to kind of get the word of mouth out a little bit and generate some excitement before that July 4th concert. So the big concert to come to is going to be June 25th in Inglewood. June 25th is Tuesday. It's going to be somewhere around the Lower Valley, possibly in Sela. Check our website for that. If you want to stay local to Yakima, then Wednesday, June 26th. Is going to be the day that we start. We are at Inglewood Christian Church out on the lawn. We start at 7 o'clock. It's about an hour or so. So it's just kind of at the end of the heat of the day before it gets dark. It's a great time to bring your lawn chair, bring your families, bring a little picnic basket or something, and come enjoy just some fun summer music. We're going to have marches galore, patriotic tunes galore, some things from popular movies and TV shows and Broadway. And it's just a fun time. We try to do a wide range of music. Really old music, not so old music, so everybody can at least maybe recognize something. So that starts Tuesday, June 25th, probably locally, but our big performances are every Wednesday after that, starting on June 26th, Inglewood Christian Church, 7 o'clock p.m. We hope to see you there. Bring a friend, bring a family member, and come check us out. Our next piece this evening here is going to be The Hunchback of Notre Dame, selections from The Hunchback of Notre Dame, a musical that, when I was a kid, we had, Hunchback was one of the VHS tapes that I had, and I think I watched it like a couple of times, but not very often, and it wasn't until I was like an adult that it just came on that like Broadway radio station. One of the songs came on, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like amazing music. And I went back and I found the Broadway version of it. The Broadway version of Hunchback of Notre Dame is phenomenal. So if you're familiar with the Disney version, that's perfectly wonderful on its own. But if you're like a person that really likes Broadway musicals and you haven't listened to the music of Hunchback yet, please go check it out. This is going to be selections from Hunchback of Notre Dame, another unlikely hero in my mind, Quasimodo, asking the question, what makes a monster, what makes a man? Spoiler warning, it's not Quasimodo that's the monster in that story. It's a wonderful, wonderful time. So this is a very dramatic piece, very loud in your face, some really pretty moments as well. It just kind of takes you on a whole journey. Hope you enjoy selections from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming and seeing us this afternoon. Please join us on Monday. We have one more piece for you. It's titled The Boys of Wexford by one of our favorite Marine/jazz band composers, Mr. Sandy Nestico as well. It's a little summer preview because we're going to play this throughout our summer concerts as well. Thank you so much. We are the Yakima Valley Community Band. Have a great rest of your day. We hope to see you Monday, and we hope to see you this summer as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Bravo.